In the run-up to Germany's national election earlier this year, Facebook grew worried enough about the harassment faced by female politicians on its platform in that country to provide them with classes and other measures to protect themselves while using Facebook. Calling the initiative Strong Women, Strong Politics, Facebook offered workshops about securing accounts from hacks, time with a psychologist if the digital abuse became too severe, and simplified reporting tools to report bad content. The project began in November 2020, and by February, 63 women had gone through some part of Facebook's anti-harassment training, while 6 women had attended psychological counseling sessions. Winning this support aims to minimize the risk of bad experiences with our platforms, reads an internal Facebook report from February detailing Project Strong Women, Strong Politics. And thus reduce the risk of having to deal with newly elected officials who have just had a really negative experience on Facebook, lawmakers who might then be more inclined to consider tougher regulations around what happens on Facebook. The report on these efforts to combat harassment in Germany comes from documents provided by Facebook whistleblower Frances Haugen to the Securities and Exchange Commission, which were also provided to Congress in redacted form by her legal team. The redacted versions received by Congress were obtained by a consortium of news organizations, including Forbes, a collection of documents popularly known as the Facebook Papers. Read more. Instagram considered promoting funny memes, nature photos to combat body image problems. Facebook's report reinforces what's become a truism about the internet: politics brings out the worst in people, and conversations around the subject tend to attract harmful conversations, especially when they're about women running for office. And as the 2020 document from Facebook shows, it's a common problem the world over, even in a country run by a female leader, Chancellor Angela Merkel, for the last 16 years. An October 2020 study by the Institute for Strategic Dialogue, a British think tank that studies digital hate speech, puts this into sharp relief. It found that female politicians receive 12% more abuse on Facebook than their male counterparts. Liberals got it the worst. Female Democratic politicians received 10 times as much abuse as men did. But women in the GOP faced negativity, too, about twice as much as their male peers.